This is Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand for the morning of March 13th, 2023. I'm Wes Mills. The pairings are set for the 2023 NCAA Division I men's basketball tournament, but none of the postseason games will be played in Indianapolis. The only college hoops championship in Indy this year was the Horizon League, which crowned its men's and women's champs last week at Indiana Farmers Coliseum in Indy. The league signed a deal last year with the Indiana State Fair Commission to keep the conference championship at the venue through 2026. Horizon League Commissioner Julie Rowe Latch appeared on Inside Indiana Business with Gary Dick.
Living here in Indianapolis, we're pretty spoiled. There's usually other conference tournaments or the NCAA has an early round here. Not this year. It's just the Horizon League Championship. So we've really been talking about this is Indy's chance to come watch this incredible Division I competition happen right here at the Coliseum.
While Indianapolis won't host any more college basketball championship events this year, the city of Evansville is gearing up to host the NCAA Division II men's basketball quarterfinal, semifinal, and championship games March 22nd through the 26th at the Ford Center. It's the third consecutive year the D2 championship will be held in Evansville. The Indiana-based maker of Splenda brand sweeteners has moved production of its primary raw material to the U.S. Heartland Food Products Group in Carmel says it invested $50 million to establish a large indoor growing operation in Central Florida to grow stevia. Prior to this facility, Heartland sourced its stevia from plants grown outside the U.S. The company says the nearly 1,500-acre farm was engineered to be eco-conscious in terms of water usage and waste management. By sourcing the raw material from Florida, Heartland says it is lowering its carbon footprint caused by supply chain operations. Kroger Health has opened a central fill pharmacy in the River Ridge Commerce Center in Jeffersonville. The system will refill maintenance prescriptions for 160 Kroger pharmacies across a four-state region, including Indiana and Kentucky. The location currently employs 140 workers and will add 35 more when fully operational. The Jeffersonville location is one of four operated by Kroger Health. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand for Monday, March 13th. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Get ready, Southwest Indiana. We're headed your way. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the second annual Engage Southwest Indiana event presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank, Tuesday, April 11th at the Old National Events Plaza in Evansville. We'll be diving into regional and statewide initiatives with a focus on talent, education, and issues shaping our economy. It's all about advancing the future of Indiana. More at ibj.com/engage.
The Indiana Chamber of Commerce has commissioned Carmel-based executive search firm Medallion Partners to lead the chamber's search for its next president and chief executive officer. Current president and CEO Kevin Brinegar announced last March he intends to retire in January 2024. The organization says it hopes to have a slate of approved candidates in place by late summer or early this fall. The Marshall County Economic Development Corporation has named Greg Hildebrand president and CEO, succeeding Laura Walls, who left in November after 2 years in the post. Hildebrand has been serving as interim executive director with Marshall County EDC since last fall. Hildebrand has worked as an economic project manager for the organization since 2019. For the first time since 2016, the Gary Air Show will take flight over the Lake Michigan shoreline this summer. The Gary Chicago International Airport announced the show will take place on August 5th and 6th. In 2017, then Gary Mayor Karen Freeman Wilson canceled the event, saying the city could not incur a $350,000 debt associated with hosting the show. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.